Lesson 4, Responsibilities of the Project Manager. The project manager is the ultimate person accountable for the project. It's responsible for the planning, implementing, monitoring, and delivering the project objectives within the established constraints. Those are the constraints of the scope, schedule, and budget. In planning, the project manager is responsible for developing the project plans, and those are the plans that will guide the actions to implement the project. So every action needs to be planned. He's also responsible for organizing. It means coordinating all the work to make the optimum use of all the resources that are available to the project, and includes the teams, include the different stakeholders, and different resources that are made available to achieve the project goals. He's also responsible for directing. That is the responsibilities of leading and motivating the team and other key stakeholders. And lastly, but not least important, controlling. That responsibility is for monitoring the progress against all the plans based on any evaluation results. Let's look at each one of these in more detail. In planning, the project manager is responsible for creating all the project plans. He's also responsible to make sure there is a good definition of all the goals, the objectives, and activities, and all the resources needed. He develops all the plans with the support of the team, and all those plans, once they are integrated, they're going to be the tools that guides the team in order to do the work in the project. In organizing, the responsibilities for organizing includes establishing a structure that will maximize the efficiency, that means doing the things right, and the effectiveness, that means doing the right things of the project. So he organizes all the people, all the resources that are going to be made available to the project, and makes sure that everybody has a good understanding of their roles and responsibilities within the project. In directing, he is responsible to direct, lead, and motivate the members of the project to perform in a unified and a consistent manner. In directing, he is giving directions to the team and to the different people involved in the project. He's giving directions on when they need to start work, when they even should stop work, if there are going to be any changes in the project, when there are going to be some issues or problems or modifications to some of the plans that have been made. So directing is another key responsibility of the project manager. Finally, is controlling. In controlling, the project manager must establish all the standards for performance, including the performance measuring metrics, and detect any variations from the plans and make the necessary corrections. For that, he's going to use all the information that the project is collecting and look at the information, make sense of that data and understanding, and see what are the deviations from the plans, what that means to the project, where are the risks on the project, and if there is any need to make any necessary corrections, make them on time so that the plans now can reflect those changes and people can follow the new instructions. The project manager acts as a catalyst to get the beneficiaries, the donors, the project team, the vendors, stakeholders, and management of the organization to work towards a common goal. That is a key responsibility. He coordinates, he integrates all the work that is to be done by the different people and makes sure that all that becomes a whole thing. It is not just different pieces or different elements, but he's responsible for integrating all of that by creating the plans, by organizing the people, by leading the different people responsible for the work, and for controlling all those components of the project work.